Hey guys, welcome back to 100 Light Last Fits Academy 2. Let's carry on where we left off. There are only 3 endings left as we've gathered our designated liver mortis codes from the zombie timeline. Of course, I have no doubt we'll get a choice coming up for whether or not we actually punch the codes in. Surely, right? And there's no way in hell we're going to get a good ending out of doing so if Takumi had a bad feeling about it. So, if I'm right about that, then that leaves 2 endings left. This could be the home stretch, people. This is not a drill. I grabbed breakfast and went back to my room. 20 days left. I needed to talk to Hiroko before our next parallel leap, but we were going to meet up after nightfall as usual. In the meantime, I set off to do my usual rounds. I'm so excited I can't even be bothered to explore anymore. Let's just rest in bed. Let's see how we fare today. I mean, we could have a prolonged ending here.
Did you check the device?
With the last 10 days or so. I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Yeah. It looks like the blood space waves peak again on day 84.
For 15 minutes, was it? That's when the wrong guess timeline versions of us will come here, right? Yes, but we'll only have 15 minutes. The window is from 11 o'clock to 11:15 p.m. Don't you dare break my glasses. That should be plenty. All we need to do is tell each other the liver mortis codes. As long as you refrain from unnecessary chit-chat. That's rich, coming from you. Excuse me. Nothing. Hiroko let out a huff before she continued. Whatever. More importantly, why don't we check the distress signal transmitter in the hidden room in the basement one more time? Alright, suppose it couldn't hurt. I just know, like, the toxic gas or whatever it is going to leak out and we all die. Or something of the sort. There's a reason they brought it up. Nothing out of the ordinary here. No dead Kurata to speak of. We just need to put the codes in the device over there? That's right. 9 codes out of the 10 from Team 1. If they're right, it'll send a distress signal to the artificial satellite, and then a rescue craft will come to the school. The maximum cargo of the rescue craft is 2 tons. Enough for all 16 of us. Then we'll be able to escape to the satellite without leaving anyone behind. Have you noticed how all of the liver mortis codes we've found so far are only 1 digit? Yeah, so does it matter, like, who it's assigned to? Yeah. Tsubasa's is 2, Eito's is 8, Gaku's is 0, Kako's is 9, and Shoma's is 3. Jeez, why'd they have to, like, graft it onto our backs? They might as well have just given us a unbreakable bracelet on our wrist. Telling us the number. Darumi's is 5. Then, as we found out yesterday, Ima's is 1. And mine is 4. You want to guess the last couple? 28093514. Everybody has a different number. What are you getting at? I was wondering if liver mortis codes are unique numbers assigned to each of us. You mean there are no duplicates? I'm not sure. But if that were the case, Takemaru's would be 6 or 7, right? Hiroko smiled devilishly. No way. Don't tell me you're just going to guess. Hey, slow down. There's no guarantee it'll be a 6 or... Oh, fuck you. Seriously? I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. And even if it is one of those, if we put the wrong one in...
Poison gas will come out of those tanks over there.
Don't tell me this is how the gas leaks out. Hiroko just gambles with our lives.
It's a terrifying toxic gas, capable of melting any object into a soupy mess. Sere and Nigo said that gas masks or protective clothing won't do anything to stop it.
Lovely. Right, we'd better not. Oh, don't freak me out like that. Still though, let's just wait patiently for day 84. I mean, we could have a split in the timeline, like, guessed Hiroko and didn't guess Hiroko. Then the wrong guess timeline team will tell us Takemaru's number. Yes, we just have to hold out for 4 days. After that, we'll be able to leave. Hiroko looked up at the night sky. The shining, silver, artificial satellite hung in the void of space.
If we can just get there, we won't have to fight anymore.
Yeah, but that's the coward's way out, man, and you just know that karma will bite us in the ass if we decide to do such a thing. In doing so, no one would die, and we'd break free of the time loop. Thinking about it made my chest grow hot. My pulse was thundering in my veins. But beside me, Hideko didn't look happy at all. Maybe she was still worried about the dream she had.
Everyone except me. I must have died somehow.
I hope this is not a prophecy. Then again, we did technically break the loop in ending 100. Although, there was a spare Hideko in that route, wasn't there?
I'm going to be trapped here. Forever.
Well then, good night. With those forlorn words, Hideko returned to her room. The only thing she left behind was the sweet scent of lavender, in case you forgot what she smells like. How could we ever forget what Hideko smells like? I can just imagine. Day 81. Are we yeah, I was going to say, I think we're going to skip straight ahead to day 84 here. They can't give us too much free time. They must have anticipated if you reach this part of the game, you've probably used them all. It's the big day. Too bad our counterpart fucked things up for himself. I couldn't sit still all day. It was day 84. This would be a fateful day for Hideko and me. No, for the whole Special Defense Unit. When the clock struck 11 p.m., the wrong guest timeline team would jump here. Once they told us Takemaru's liver mortis code, we'd have everything we needed. I paced around my room, unable to settle down. I knew I'd never relax like this. I'll go check in on everyone. Maybe that'll calm me down. And so I went off on my usual rounds. Yeah, I had a nice big fat nap. What's going on? Where are those two? Don't ask. It's already 11:10 p.m. They only have 5 minutes left to leap here and back. You don't need to tell me that. I'm not in danger. This must be your fault. Oh god. Even this Hideko's blaming me. What? You must be dawdling in that timeline. How would you know? Because you're always being a nuisance. Hey, I'm here on time, aren't I? I was just about to retort when they showed up. There we go. Sorry we're late. What were you doing? We ran into some trouble because of Takumi. You don't get the wrong idea if you say that you were the cause of the delay, weren't you? Well, I can't argue that, but still, gotta rush through this. We've seen this before. See, I told you. Hideko 1. I was gonna say Hideko I? Hideko 1 looked at me smugly. I ground my teeth together. We don't have time for this. We need to exchange information. The wrongest timeline duo nodded and swiftly stepped down from the platform. We'll go first. Ima's code is 1. Hideko's is 4. That's 1 and 4. Yeah, at least it's not 6 and 7. Okay, now we have all the numbers. Thanks, guys. You did very well, even more so considering you had to get them off the backs of zombies. We pulled it off thanks to some goggles Tsubasa made for us. Enough chatter. What about us? Stop celebrating and tell us the code you found. Got it. We recovered Takemaru's code. The number on his back was 7. 7, huh? Lucky number 7. It took a few seconds for the joy to set in. As soon as it did, Hideko and I turned to each other and shouted, "Now we've got all the codes we need!" Thank you, you two. Or should I say us? I knew we could do it. You took the words right out of our mouths. You've been a huge help. Thank you, truly. You don't need to thank us. You need to get back quickly. Well, yeah, you're right. Good luck to you, then. The two of them dashed to the console, quickly set up the machine, except it failed because... It's 11:16 p.m. The pair from the other timeline stood stunned. Hideko and I spoke, looking at them with sympathetic gazes. I'm sorry to say, it looks like the window is closed. No! This can't be. The stranded pair stood there with their helmets still on. I couldn't see their faces, but judging by their slumped shoulders, they looked painfully dejected. It took a while before the two of them quietly raised their heads. Well, there's no point in getting depressed about it. We just have to change our mindset. Sorry, guys. We should have exchanged info faster. You don't need to apologize. We were the ones who were late. Although Takumi is the one responsible for that. Stop making it sound like it was all my doing! Looks like you two will have to stay in our timeline until the blood space waves rise again. When will that be? Let's find out. Good, it's sooner than I thought. The day after tomorrow. Yes, day 86 from 8 to 11 a.m. You have 3 hours, plenty of time. Even if someone shows up late. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure what happened between you two, but you should try to get along. Yeah, you're going to be stuck here together for another 32 hours after all. Right here? Sorry, but there's no way we can take you to the school. That makes sense. I'd say the same thing if I were in your shoes. Our shoes. I don't believe this. We'll bring you some food tomorrow morning. I'm really sorry about this. It's fine, don't worry. Well then. We thank them again for their liver mortis code, and with great reluctance left them behind in the lab. I'll be fine. For a couple days. We have all the codes we need, but it's hard to get in the mood to celebrate.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm worried about the other us, too. I'd like to boot up the distress signal transmitter right now, but it'd be a little awkward. We can't just leave them here while we escape. We'll also need to explain things to everyone, at least to some extent. They won't understand what's happening if a rescue craft suddenly shows up. Not to mention, Sirei and Nigu might protest. That meant our plans for the transmitter were on hold for now. Feeling frustrated, we went back to our rooms. I thought the sooner the better, guys. Come on. Emergency. Day 85. It was morning. Hideko and I woke up early and went to visit the lab.
Oh.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We brought you some food. We put it in the cabinet over there. Thanks, we appreciate it. Sorry to make you go out of your way. By the way, we have something we would like to discuss with you. Yeah, and then we're gonna fly off, and you guys can have the school to yourselves. You were worried about that? We have no reason to refuse, are you sure? Yeah, don't worry about us. Just go ahead and boot up the transmitter when you get back. We'll be able to get back to our timeline tomorrow anyway. And then we'll be calling the rescue craft just like you. There's no need to spare our feelings.
Oh.
Good, you agree. You're me, so you knew exactly how I was going to respond, didn't you? I had a hunch. This is goodbye then. Well, I wish you the best of luck. You're not going to enter the code wrong, are you? I'll be fine. Are you sure about that? Just what kind of guy do you take me for? A slow-witted, careless servant? What are you laughing about? They're talking about you, too. Oh, right. Hideko 1 and 5 laughed, amused. Takumi 5 and myself awkwardly avoided looking at each other. Alright, you two take care. We'll be praying that all of you over there will make it safely to day 100. Hideko 1 and I gave firm handshakes to our counterparts and left them with a thumbs up for good luck. It was not enough. Spoiler alert. It was about time for breakfast when we got back to the school. We dispelled our class armor and changed back into our regular clothes. The others should be in the cafeteria around this time. Can you go and explain the plan to them? Me? Well, I suppose I'm team captain. What about you? I'll go to the war room and distract Sirei and Nigu. There's no way they'll agree to let us call for rescue. You're not wrong about that. If they catch wind of what we're trying to do, it'll be a mess. We're gonna have to cut Sirei into 1,000 pieces like Eito did. Good luck, then. How exactly are you gonna distract them? Hideko dashed away into the school. After watching her leave, I headed to the cafeteria. Okay, guys. Let's go inhale some toxic gas together. Gotta be shitting me. I am shocked to my very core. A distress signal transmitter? I can't believe a device like that was in the basement. Is that really true? Of course it is. Come on, seeing is believing. Follow me. Here we are in the mysterious, ominous room. Holy shit, look at all of us. It's packed in here. The moment everyone laid eyes on the machine in the hidden room, they were lost for words. A few moments later, Hideko showed up. Don't worry about Sirei and Nigu. The two of them are busy trying to break down an astronomically long number into its prime factors. That's how you distracted them? Sheesh, I can imagine that working on, Kyoshka. I told them it was encrypted, top-secret enemy information. They won't notice anything for a while. Nobody seemed to hear a word she was saying. They were frozen in place, staring at the transmitter. I mean, it is a cold room from the looks of it. Please forgive a subhuman substrate sucker like me for asking, but that's a new one. How did you and Hideko find out about this machine? We stumbled on it while exploring the school. It happened a couple of days ago. How did you find out what it's for? And how to use it? We got a manual to display on the central monitor. It described everything. If I understand what Mr. Samino told us correctly, mysterious numbers are assigned to the 10 of us who are originally from the school. And if we input 9 of those numbers, we can send a distress signal? I didn't explain the liver mortis codes fully. Yeah, there's numbers assigned to you guys, but it's kept in a ledger at the office. It's definitely not on you guys' backs. That only appears when you're dead. If I had, I'd have had to explain parallel leaping, too. So you already know these numbers? Then let's pop him in and summon the rescue craft! Yeah, okay. I slowly made my way to the transmitter. Everyone stood behind me, practically surrounding me. I I let out a big sigh and cautiously entered the codes. Yeah, so we do need to put in who's assigned what number. There we go. Eventually, after entering 8 digits, I took my hand off the keypad. There's just one left now, correct? Takumi and Hiriko's slots are still blank. Which one do you guys know?
Huh?
Hiriko's. You see how I already have hers selected? Do you need to press enter or some kind of confirmation button when you're done?
Oh.
No. Once I enter in the last number, the system should automatically detect it.
Ah!
And if all 9 numbers are correct, the distress signal will be sent. Yeah, we'll be able to escape. Zero escape, if you will. That's right. But if it's wrong, poison gas will come out of those tanks over there. And everyone will become all soupy. Is it for like the whole school or just this room? Like, couldn't we just clear out? Just in case? It's not like we all need to be in this room. Silence filled the air. I could hear everyone's breath hitch. It's not like we're locked in either. You guys need to be here? Maybe you could wait upstairs. Are you out of your goddamn mind? We're your friends. We'll die with you.
Huh?
Yeah, if we die together. So coming from Gaku, that's a surprise. I don't feel so good.
Yeah, I'm having a ball! This is a real killing game now! See, Takumi? Everyone's on the same page.
Do it, Takumi. I looked at everyone and gave a firm nod, then turned to the terminal again. 808, Takemaru, 7. Gaku, 0. Shoma, 3. Imo, 1. Darumi, 5. Tsubasa, 2. Kako, 9. Okay. All of the other numbers were right so far. Just one left. Unlucky, number 4. As ominous as it was definitely Hiriko's liver mortis code. All I had to do was press that final button.
Show a little confidence, Takumi.
Yeah, sure, no worries. How do I do that exactly? Put my hands on my hips?
You don't have to worry.
We're right here with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Here goes.
Okay, maybe we don't have a choice. Maybe he's just gonna stop on his own. I reached out to the keypad, and with a trembling finger, I hovered over the number 4 key. Maybe he actually did try it, but it didn't work, and they didn't have the goal to tell like the other two, like, it didn't work. So he just came up with, I had a bad feeling. No, we do have a choice. Okay. I'm torn about this actually. Like normally I wouldn't press the button, right? But if we are going to get an ending here, I kind of want to get this out of the way before we get like the final ending, you know? And yeah, he had a bad feeling about this, and we saw, yeah. You know what? 4 is death. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, Takumi. All our friends are with us. What could possibly go wrong as we played the extermination music? I pressed it. And the very next second... Did we get abducted? That makes sense. They didn't want to leave any evidence behind, or technology. That was an incredibly fast ending. Is it Root? Academy destroyed. Well, there you go. I mean, I gotta say, if that was like ending our 100th ending, that would have been pretty fucking comical. But I'm kind of glad we got that out of the way. Alright, let's go. Let's not press 4. That bad feeling was correct. I like how there was just a red herring with the gas. Like, oh yeah, the gas will release you all, get melted and die. No, it just explodes. Jeez. Lucky I said, you know, don't just go upstairs, like leave the building. No, well, let's not press the number that means dead. Okay. Oh shit, that was funny how fast it was. What happened, Takumi? Hold on a minute. I pulled my hand away from the keypad. What is it? You can't just tell us to hold on with no further explanation. I have a bad feeling about this. Like I just remembered another timeline where we got vaporized. A bad feeling? Oh, I get it. You lost your nerve, didn't you? I thought you were better than that, man. Here, tell me the number. I'll smash it in myself. I hadn't said the final number out loud yet. No one other than me and Hideko knew it was 4. Spit it out, asshole! I told you to tell me!
Hideko, you know the number 2, right? You can tell us.
Hideko held her tongue. Maybe she knew what I was feeling. Then I'll just put in any random number.
You cannot do that, Mr. Yakushichi. The toxic gas will be released if we put in the wrong one.
What are you guys all chickening out? We can finally call for rescue. What the hell are you hesitating for? Takemaru stomped his foot angrily on the ground. Maybe if we put the wrong number in, we get gassed. It's putting the right number in that gets us an instant death. Takumi, can you at least tell us why you're hesitating? A groan crawled out from the depths of my throat. That's an image. I tried to swallow it back before answering. I'm sorry, I can't explain it very well. But we can't activate this transmitter. I don't know why. I could just feel it.
What? Seriously?
Huh?
Unbelievable.
Not to me. I know what it's like to have visions. Well, see, Kako understands. Have some empathy, guys.
Visions?
Ah!
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Kako's words gave me an idea. The next day, the blood space wave surge will be tomorrow, day 86, between 8 and 11 a.m. in the morning. If we parallel leapt then, we'd be able to know an unknowable branch of history. Not exactly a vision, but enough to prove my point. It was worth a try anyway. I might be able to prove it.
Prove what?
Prove that I just made the right decision. Takumi, are you out of your...
Hey!
Enough! Hideko, I know what I'm doing! Okay? Shh, quiet. Let me cook. Before we're all cooked. Anyway, guys, I just need you to wait until tomorrow morning. Please. For me. Hopefully Sierra and Nigo are still trying to calculate that prime factor thing. I lowered my head as I pleaded with them. Everyone looked at each other with troubled faces. Alright, if that's what you think is best, Captain.
Tomorrow morning? You'd better have your proof ready by then.
Are all of you okay with that? The others reluctantly nodded, in spite of how unwilling they looked. Come on, guys, we're kicking so much ass right now. We don't need to escape. Not in any hurry. I just realized that, Dalsha comes on day 87. He'd have come to that other timeline a day after everyone died, and he'd be like, what the hell happened here? Everyone's dead. At the pool. Shortly after the nighttime announcement, Hideko came to my room. I don't have to ask to know what you're planning to do tomorrow. Are you really going to bring everyone with you?
Huh?
I am. If they learn about parallel leaping, then. I know. We'll have to explain everything we've been through in the other timelines. Wait. Oh. Wait, she answered herself. Okay. But I'll figure something out. As long as I don't mention the loop, it should be fine, right?
Oh.
Do you think you can handle that? I have no idea.
Oh.
I need you to be sure. I've told you 100 times. If you tell them the truth, we're guaranteed to have the worst possible outcome. So what do you want me to do?
Hey!
I have no other choice if I want to convince them that machine is dangerous. How do you know it's dangerous anyway? You never even pressed that final 4. I did. Well... Fine. Just remember, keep the loop a secret. Stick to that, if nothing else. How does this work? So obviously when she looks at the route map or whatever, she can see the other timelines. Technically, if we go to our chapter select here, technically the route ends here, right? Ending 56. So what happens if, we go to Blood Space on, day 88, and we try to come to this timeline? Does it, not let us? Because the timeline's ended, at least according to the game? Surely it should still exist, it's just that we weren't alive to see it. I don't know. I don't know how this whole parallel leaping thing works, in terms of the route charts and whatnot, but it's an interesting thought, I think. Because we could go... Oh, is that what he's planning to do? He's gonna jump to the other timeline where we decided where we decided to press the 4, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna see the Academy's been annihilated. Just remember, keep the loop a secret. Stick to that, if nothing else. It'll be fine, trust me. Alright, it's in your hands now. Hideko gave me a sharp glare before quietly exiting my room. Okay. I was wondering how he was going to prove it. Now I've just answered my own question, so there you go. Sometimes you just need to say it out loud. It was 7:55 a.m. Hideko and I had brought everyone to the lab. We have to wait for the current occupants to leave. Hey, are you sure about this, dude? The school's unprotected right now. The next enemy attack isn't until tomorrow, day 87. We don't need to worry. It's not even a proper attack, it's an ambush. Do Sirei and Nigu know about this? The two of them are still deep in the prime factorization trenches. They're allocating every last bit of their processing power into it. So I doubt they've even noticed we're gone. But it's only a matter of time until they do. Then let's hurry. Not that I know what we're about to do. Yeah. But could all of you wait here for just a sec? We have to get things ready. Hideko and I went ahead into the lab. What are you guys doing here? What about the rescue craft? Didn't you call it yet? It's complicated. We decided not to use the distress signal transmitter. Why not? I can't really explain. I just had this weird feeling. It was like something horrible was going to happen, so I stopped entering the code. I don't understand. Neither do I. Anyway, Takumi, Hideko, listen closely. You shouldn't use the transmitter when you get back. Consider that my advice, or maybe a warning. 8 a.m. came around as we were talking. I'm not sure I follow, but I'll keep your warning in mind. At any rate, we need to get going. Yeah, we'll be wishing you good luck out there. You guys be careful, too. We'll be praying that all of you over there will make it safely to day 100. Yeah, for sure. Wait, we had this exact conversation yesterday. Hideko 5 made her way to the platform. Takumi 5 hit the button and followed right after. Be seeing you. Yeah. Hideko 1 and I nodded, giving them a thumbs up as they left. I'm telling you, man, that thumbs up was a curse. Alright, get everyone in here. Leap suits, get your leap suits. Sorry for the wait. We're ready. Come in, we'll show you around. We built this machine. Yo, what's all this dork-ass research? What's all this dork-ass researchy looking shit? It's not researchy looking, as you put it. It's an actual research facility. Takumi and Hideko call it the lab. How come you know that? Oh, a little birdie told me. The lab, huh? Sounds futuristic. I mean, labs exist in the present, sure. Euphemistic? I knew Hideko and Takumi were up to no good here. I said futuristic. If you'll allow a sniveling, stinking slime bucket to ask a question, what kind of research is this lab for? We'll explain later. For now, save your questions. Come with us. That's a pretty big ask. Where are we going? There's only one door in here, and it's the one we came in through. Like I said, save your questions. It'll all make sense soon. Everyone looked at each other in silence. Brushing off their confusion, Hideko and I headed to the lockers. We opened them up and counted the leap suits lined up inside. 1, 2, 3. We have 17 suits in total. Convenient. There's 16 of us, so we'll have plenty. Can you guys come over here a sec? These are called leap suits. We need you to put them on. Don't be a reckless goon like me. Oh my god, there's so many sponsors here. Okay, everything's ready. We finished. It's like a fundraiser. We finished preparing the machine while everyone else was putting on their suits. I motioned everyone to get into position. Okay? Stand close. 15 people stood crowded together on the cramped circular platform. Pressed the red button on the console and leapt into the crowd. What, are you crowd surfing? Alright, let's go. Oh boy. Hopefully we don't run into traffic on the way there. There are a lot of us. Why 17? It's not even an even number. We successfully made the leap. We took off our leap suits and stepped outside.
Yeah!
Takumi, are you messing with us, bro?
The lab looks exactly the same. So does everything else.
All we did was enter and leave a shady laboratory. What purpose did this serve? Just be patient and come with me. We're going back to the school. The school? You want us to go back now? I didn't answer. I just started walking. Soon after, I heard the footsteps of the others following. We kept walking for some time. And finally, in the distance, there was no sign of the school. Because the entire school fit on the escape craft.
Oh.
the hell?
Yeah, what a dork, am I right? Why did he put the number in?
What's going on?
The Academy. It's not just the Academy.
The entire area! It's all been blown to pieces!
But why? How? Isn't it obvious? Enemies must have attacked.
Well, there's our answer for whether we can still leap to other timelines after we reach an ending.
No, that's not it.
It's not?
I'm not sure how to explain it. First of all, we're not looking at the ruins of our school here. Our school is still fine. Don't worry about that.
This is another school. For real, though.
Well, then where are we?
Remember how I didn't enter the last digit in the distress signal transmitter yesterday? Well, there's an alternate timeline where I did punch it in. That's where we are now. A parallel world where I entered the code.
Everybody was completely taken aback. I could practically see question marks floating above their heads. Excluding Eito and Hideko, of course, who were already familiar with the whole idea.
So if you'd entered that last digit yesterday, this is how things would have ended up.
The very idea that we could request rescue was a lie from the start. I don't know the reason why. But one thing's certain.
We're on our own.
Even if all of the numbers were correct, the system was designed to set off a massive explosion.
Wait, can you explain this timeline stuff a little more?
We need to get back. We only have 3 hours. Not like your 10-day explanation of Yuri.
What does it have to do with the device in the lab?
All kinds of questions started rolling in. I cut them off.
I'll explain when we get back. We have a limited amount of time to return to our timeline. Now, come on, let's get going.
Alright. Single file, let's march back. Back to the lab. We put our leap suits back on. There were still 17 there, just like we'd left them. Shouldn't there be, like, 24? Oh, sorry, 34? Oh no, I'm Kyoshika bad at maths! Hideko put on one of the last 2 suits, and then everybody was dressed. Okay, that's everyone. Then, just like before, I guided everyone onto the platform. And then, let's head back! Alright, well that was a fun little expedition. The more you know. Guess we do have to fight Dalsha and Vishnis after all. The leap was complete. We took off our leap suits and stepped outside of the lab. It was only then that I noticed something wasn't right. What?
Hideko? What's wrong?
Did you have a hole in your suit? Hideko had her hand against the wall. Even with that, it seemed like she couldn't support herself. Her legs seemed unsteady. Unsteady fundamentals, huh? Maybe she's just nervous because we're so close to day 100. She thought we'd be safe on the artificial satellite, but now, we're still at risk.
Are you not feeling well?
No, I'm fine. Just a little tired, I guess.
I mean, it is an exhausting ordeal being this stressed.
Hey! Takumi? Hideko? Knock that off!
Don't tell me you're trying to make out at a time like this!
What?
I knew you were using this place as your little love shack! Get out of there right now!
Ugh, this is so draining. Takumi, you go on ahead. I'll be right behind you.
No, we're sticking together. I don't need you to die needlessly.
Are you really okay?
So close to the finish line.
How many times do I have to tell you? A servant's not supposed to act like he knows what's good for his master.
Isn't that exactly what they're supposed to do?
Shut up. Just go already.
I did as I was told and joined everyone else, glancing back a couple of times before finally leaving. Took a while for Hideko to show up.
Huh.
Pardon the wait. She just needed to compose herself. Well then, let's get going. Back to the school. Back to where we belong. I mean, it's one step closer to our dream coming true, right? We're still here at the school. All of us are alive.
Everybody look! It's there! The school's still standing!
Everything's just like we left it. What did I tell you? But you still haven't explained anything. True. That's right. You need to explain it slowly and clearly, so that even a brain-dead moron like me can follow. Isn't it time you told us what's going on, Takumi?
Mistress Hinako, tell us, tell us!
Okay.
Oh?
It's going to be a long story, so bear with us. Hinako and I told everyone about the timelines and parallel leaping. We told them everything, including why we'd kept it all a secret. Uh-oh. Hinako's probably was sick to her stomach about this as well, telling everyone the truth. Of course, the one thing we kept back was the matter of the time loop. We glossed over that and selectively revealed only what we were able to. And then you were all a zombie, but Kurata was pretty cool in the end, slashing everyone's throats with the power saw. It took a long time for the others to accept what we were saying. By the time they were finally out of questions, the sun had already set. Yeah.
Oh, my head hurts after all that information. But it's fine. It all makes sense now.
We basically went to another timeline where we entered the last number into the transmitter. If we'd actually done that yesterday, we wouldn't be alive right now. Thank goodness we didn't enter the code.
Takumi, you made the right choice. Sorry for egging you on, bro. Jokes as if I'll apologize for that.
You were trying to force him to do it!
So were you, Lady Kurata. But why did it explode?
Did that timeline's Takumi get the number wrong?
Impossible. I'm certain all our codes were correct.
Huh?
Even if he got them wrong, I can't imagine it would cause an explosion on that scale. All the manual mentioned was toxic gas.
But then, why?
Why did it explode?
Ah.
I don't know. If I can say anything for sure, it's that there wasn't poison gas in that tank in the basement. Those tanks were more than likely filled with some kind of liquid explosive. As for what set it off, Hideko shook her head listlessly. At least now we all know about timelines and parallel leaping. I mean, what if... We haven't even considered the fact that other Takumi 5 and Hideko 5 lied to us about the number, to be fair. Hideko, Takumi, you've left timelines multiple times, right?
I'm so jelly. Yeah, I want to visit other timelines too. Can I go to the Box of Blessings one where I get a harem?
Sorry, but no. It's not day 100 yet.
Oh.
I think we'd best avoid that. You don't want to see what we've seen. Why? There's no happier timeline than this one. This is paradise, okay? Here and now, all 16 of us are still alive. The same can't be said of the other timelines. Someone is always dead. Either casualties in defensive battles or killed by one of us. No way. You're kidding. So please, don't even think about sneaking off to other timelines. We need to stay in this one and keep everyone alive. That's what will lead us to the best possible outcome. After hearing our earnest protests, everybody firmly nodded in agreement. Shoma's gonna go find a timeline where he's just buff forever and isn't a shit stain. After our adventure, we all grabbed a late dinner in the cafeteria. Sirei and Nigu showed up shortly afterwards. Ah, I solved it! She's a hard, just what are you trying to pull?
That massive figure is impossible for us to prime factorize.
Yes, it seems that was a red herring. There's no need to solve it, so you may as well forget about it now.
Say what?
I felt so hard I gave myself a fever.
Our two commanding officers waved their arms around and pouted. Everyone desperately held back laughter, watching them out of the corner of their eyes. Yeah, that's payback for not showing me your talent, Nigu. Still pissed about that. But I'll let it slide for now, because Dalsha's about to arrive. Early in the morning, Hinako asked me to meet with her in the classroom on the first floor.
Huh?
What did you want to talk about? The enemy will attack today. I have two things I want to tell you before we fight them. What are they? First, the commander coming today will be Dalsha. As I'm sure you know, Dalsha is a powerful foe. So much so that we have no chance of winning in a fair fight. But there is a way to weaken his power. Depending on who's alive in the route, we all come up with the same conclusion. Do you remember San Shin, the commander with the power to absorb living organisms? You said that the first time you beat her, you used a poison created by Yugamu. It was a kind of bioweapon, created by analyzing enemy DNA, yes? It will work on Dal Shah as well, however. I haven't given Sirei and Nigu that piece of information yet. Why? I didn't think I needed to.
Oh?
We were supposed to have left for the satellite on day 85, remember? Still, you ever heard of a contingency plan? We were going to activate the transmitter and call for rescue. In the end, that rescue plan was a complete fabrication, so thankfully you didn't enter that final 4. At any rate, I didn't imagine that we'd still be around to have to fight Dal Shah today. So that's why we can't kill him today. We have to wait until the proper battle on day 93 or whatever.
Huh?
Could have said something yesterday.
We didn't have time. And also, Hideko stopped herself, putting her hand against her forehead. Didn't look well. Could it be? Are you still feeling sick after yesterday? Is that why you didn't have time to tell him? I mean, it was already nighttime by the time we finished explaining about the timelines. No.
Come on, that's obviously it. You should go back to your room and rest. You won't be able to fight if you...
Shut up. I'm fine. Anyway, that was the first thing I had to tell you. What's the second thing? It's about you. Don't let your guard down in the battle today. Even if Dal Shah detransforms. He'll seize on that opening and kill you.
I mean, what's the big deal? I get my head lopped off. It comes back.
Kill me. Strictly speaking, he'll just behead you.
Well, in that case, I have nothing to worry about. Are you kidding me?
This is a serious matter. In the timeline I know of, you get revived immediately after. But that doesn't mean the same thing will happen in this one, so be careful.
Fair. That's a fair assessment.
Keep your guard up, even if it seems like he's relaxed. Understand?
Yes, I do. I wrapped up my conversation with Hideko and we headed for the schoolyard. Everybody else was already there. Sumino, Shizuhara, you torty!
Were you making babies again? Oh, for the love of murder.
How many babies is this now?
Are you guys after sex tablets? Did you just say that because the word sex is in it? I wasn't even in the mood to retort, so I just ignored them.
We've already finished our briefing.
Not that we had much to talk about. We hardly have any information this time.
We heard that Dal Shah would be coming alone, and that he's a very powerful foe. And that was about it. Don't forget that the defense system doesn't recognize him, so the alarm won't go off.
That's why we had you all come out to the schoolyard.
To do a visual check for enemies.
I looked at Hideko. She nodded in silence. Should probably give it all of that info to Sirei and Nigu in advance.
Speak of the fucking devil. Look who just showed up.
Everyone looked into the distance, where an imposing figure was standing. There he is.
God of the planet,
One last time.
hear my plea and lend me thy strength.
So he technically transforms the
Blood
next
of
time we
my
fight.
bond release!
Welcome back, Dal Shah. Oh my god, what a deafening noise. Very intimidating.
I am Dal Shah, paragon of warfare. I am an old-fashioned man. I need to fight someone to understand what they're about.
Alright. Lucky we're alive in this timeline for you.
Come, take up your arms. Show me just who you really are.
Does he do the exact same dialogue in the fight? Or Hideko suddenly lurched forward? I gotta see. She looked awfully pale. Even her eyes looked hollow, like she might collapse any second. Are you okay? This is why I told you to rest up. Insolent servant. Worry about yourself. Hideko. Okay, everyone. Here we go. Let's give our guest a warm welcome.
I mean, he walked through the fire. I'm pretty sure he's hot already. At Hideko's signal, everyone pulled out their infusers. Transforming on the battlefield. It's just him, right? Okay, well, we don't stand a chance today.
because of Hiriko's great timing.
I have less memory than a floppy disk, so maybe I'm mistaken, but...
You look like a floppy disk.
Doesn't this Dalsha look like the very first commander we fought?
He's practically the spitting image. The two of them could do a mirror spot.
Darumi, you know about mirror spots?
Stop your idle chatter and fight me. I have something important to do today. I don't have time to waste talking to you.
Oh yeah? Well, why'd you come here then? You should have taken care of your other task first.
Then why'd you even come here?
I'm not here because I want to be. Enough. Let us begin. First, I want you to show me your strength.
Alright, here it comes. Damn, look at all of us on this one side. Sorry, Dalsha, I also have places to be.
That's all? What a disappointment. I expected more.
Well, we weren't even supposed to be here.
What's with this geriatric monster? I heard he was tough, but this is ridiculous.
He's tougher than a stretchy udon noodle. No, tougher than raw spaghetti.
Damn it! What do we do?
It's all right. Leave it to me. Shion! I'll do something about him with my ability.
No, Shion! I forbid you from doing this!
Your prime directive is to build up energy for the final attack. You can't waste it.
Yeah, the final attack.
Waste it? How can you call protecting my friends a waste?
Oof.
I'm going to fight, no matter what anyone says. Remember what Takumi said about me?
Yeah, that's right. I'm the commanding I'm the leader.
Shion is as much a part of this special defense unit as any of us. He's our 17th member. If he dies, we all die. If we die, he dies. Our destinies are intertwined. He's one of us, an important comrade.
The same goes for everyone else. Because they accepted me as one of them. It makes me so happy. Happy enough to cry.
Aww, Shion.
I want to return that sentiment. I want to fight. For all of them!
Meanwhile, Dalsha's like, I got places to be, damn it!
Shion.
Shion.
One after the other. Everyone called out his name with tear-choked voices.
Fine! If you feel that strongly.
Mr. Shion, don't overdo it, okay?
Are you quite done yet?
All right, Shion. Take it away.
Yeah, give us a minute.
Yeah. Got it.
Here comes our ultimate weapon. Damn. Why they call Shion an enemy if it's his new enemy approach?
I see. So this is the power of the second coming. It is indeed mighty, but not enough to save me.
Fuck! Shion's attack didn't even scratch him!
Wonderful.
That's enough. I know all I need to know about your power. I suppose I'll call it a day.
Okay. Just not the face, okay? Not the face, not my neck, not my head. Anything but my head.
Huh? Why did he de-transform?
I told you, I have something to do.
I need to decapitate that red-headed motherfucker.
What could possibly be that important?
Do you wish to know?
Yes?
Be careful, Takumi.
Dalsha disappeared from view. He was coming right at me, almost too fast to see. But I'd already started to move. I kicked off the ground and leapt to the side. I was a hair's breadth away from losing my head. What? That's when he came. He literally came to behead me. I wouldn't have made it if I hadn't been for Hiriko's warning this morning. Dalsha's blade grazed my neck and swung behind me.
A respectable dodge. It's almost like you knew what I was going to do.
Yeah, you're predictable, bitch.
But you won't be so lucky next time. I've seen all you have to offer. The same goes for your allies. The next time I come, I'll snuff out your lives with all the strength I have. Farewell.
With all strength you have? With that disquieting speech, Dalsha vanished. For real this time.
What was that all about?
I know, jeez. He had like a singular goal.
It was as if he came just to toy with us.
And he said he'd go even harder next time.
Yeah, careful. Kyoshka might enjoy him. What?
He wasn't even fighting at full power just now?
We're freaking screwed. Not even Shion could do anything to him.
I'm sorry, I couldn't be of any use.
Don't be. I loved how you rallied around us, dude.
Don't apologize. You were very helpful.
Exactly. Now we know that you can't do anything against him.
And you tried to save us. That's all that matters to me.
Oh, even Kurara's appreciating him. For goodness sake.
You can't be saying shit like that during a fight. I couldn't see straight. It was messing me up.
Because you were tearing up?
I just had something in my eye.
You guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shion. That's all Dorumi has to say.
That old geezer peaced out, so we can celebrate for now, right? Time for the usual?
I guess.
I think so.
At least I can say the slogan, since my head is still comfortably on my shoulders.
Shion, you should join us this time.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Of course.
Okay then, everybody. Ready? Go!
Special Defense Unit! Best in the world! Indestructible! Undefeated! Never lose! Never yield! Special Defense Unit! Fight on! Everyone's voices resonated the same as always. Well, not quite everyone's. One voice was missing.
Hiruko, are you okay?
I'm fine. Oh. On second thought.
She's about to collapse.
Sorry. I guess I am a little tired.
I thought we were gonna have to catch her.
I'm going to go ahead and rest a while. See you.
Sounds like she's about to throw up. Hideko stumbled away. I watched her walk further and further away, as unsteady on her legs as a newborn deer. Well, sounds like she made it back to the school at least. Day 88. Up and at him.
Come on, Takumi! Get up!
Excuse you? I woke up to the sensation of someone shaking me, only to find I wasn't in my own room. Oh.
Huh?
I'm in your room? Oh, right. I must have been taking care of you last night. Looks like you passed out on the floor. Is your back okay? Forget about me. How are you feeling now? See for yourself. Do I look sick to you? Sick in the head? She didn't. She had plenty of life in her face and a twinkle in her eyes. More importantly, did you just say you were taking care of me? I didn't do anything really. I was just making sure you didn't get any worse. You don't have to thank me. Just consider this me paying you back for all the trouble I put you through. Pervert. Huh? You're the one who sits in my room watching me sleep. How could you sneak into a woman's room and spend the night with her without consent? You didn't do anything weird to me, did you? Never. What? You think I was gonna be here like dressed up like a cake? Despite my aggravation, I felt relief deep down inside. Hideko was back to her usual self, and I was happier for it. Well, fine. I'm feeling better now, so we need to get started on some tasks. Tasks? You developed the poison.
Oh?
Dalsha's coming again on day 93. We have to come up with a plan before then. Oh, I've got that covered. I already asked Yugabu, Ava, and Kurara to handle it. What? I talked to them after the battle yesterday. I see. So this is information you got from another timeline. Is it reliable? More than that. It's guaranteed. We have to do something, that much is clear. I just need to analyze Ava's DNA and formulate a poison that works on Dalsha, right? The biggest hurdle will be trying to toss it into his mouth. That's where I come in. I need to turn the poison into a gas and create a trap to release it. Will you do it? Of course, why wouldn't we? I'll show you the greatest trap ever created. I'm happy to contribute too. I shall offer every bodily fluid I have for the cause. Okay. That's nice. Did you tell the others too? Yeah. Sirei and Nigo included. Not bad, servant. Just doing my best. I felt slightly proud of myself after being praised by Hideko. Somewhere along the way, I'd even gotten used to her calling me her servant. Well, I'm going to hop in the shower, so... Can you leave? Are you really okay now? What are you going to do if I say no? Stay here and watch me shower? Maybe. Do I have to? I shook my head and sighed. Okay, I'm going. Just checking. After that, I ate breakfast and went back to my room. Sounds like 3 times on the cards. I stretched and unwound my stiff body and went off on my usual rounds. Sounds like you're sleepy, Takumi. Go ahead. Catch some Z's. At night, I headed to the usual secluded spot to talk to Hideko. Why did the distress signal transmitter cause that explosion? We're still hung up on it. I can't make sense of why it would explode, even with the right codes. Shion said he found out about the transmitter because he overheard Sirei and Nigu talking about it, right?
Oh?
They must know more about it. Why don't we ask them? Alright, let's try that. Stress signal transmitter? Don't play dumb. We know you know about it. Sir, I think they might mean the device intended for the Stand Together, Fall Together plan. Oh, that! The thing that top brass were telling us about before our mission started here. What is this Stand Together, Fall Together plan? Exactly what it sounds like. There were originally 10 Special Defense Unit members stationed at Last Defense Academy. If 9 of them ended up in total death, our chances of winning the war would be practically 0. In other words, we'd be in a lose-lose situation. There'd be nothing we could do, so... The remaining member would activate a self-destruct device and blow everything for miles around, sky goddamn high. It was the big bosses who came up with this rather tragic plan. The idea was to wipe out any invaders inside the school and the surrounding area in one fell swoop. Wouldn't kill them all like the final attack, but we'd at least be able to retaliate a little. Okay, but if that happened, how was anyone supposed to get the liver mortis codes off the dead bodies if we were like in the middle of a combat? It's not like Takumi could just run around pulling everyone's class armor off and like checking their backs before running back into the school and pressing everyone's liver mortis codes into the basement, by the way, which is hidden and no one knew about. Like the name says, stand together, fall together. But we couldn't just come out and say it was a last resort self-destruct device.
No.
You've got to imagine that the last survivor wouldn't jump at the chance to use something like that. So the human authorities in charge made up a lie and claimed it was a distress signal transmitter instead. In short, they wanted to use the final survivor's life as a pawn, even knowing they'd still lose the war. Utterly despicable. Couldn't agree more. I was totally against it. Were you now? The Honorable Sirei and I both protested, so in the end the plan was scrapped. But then, how?
Hey.
What do you mean, how? Stand Together, Fall Together was scrapped before the mission even started. What? Don't tell me you don't know about the machine in the basement. The basement? But Miss Shizuhara, this school doesn't have a basement. Does it? Even these guys don't know about it? Sirei, Nigu, one last question. Do you remember talking about this plan before?
It was so long ago that I can barely remember, but maybe around day 20?
I do remember talking to the Honorable Sirei about how relieved we were that the plan was off. I see. Thank you. You've been very helpful. What in the world? Nighttime. The top brass didn't tell Sirei and Nigu about the self-destruct device. Maybe they set it up in secret because they knew those two were opposed to it. Either way, Shion only heard part of their discussion out of context. He must have assumed there was a real distress signal transmitter somewhere in the school. I guess he just missed the part about it making the school explode. It would be real distress. I think it's safe to say we can forget all about that device now. Yes. No rescue craft is ever going to come for us, so it would only be a waste of energy. We still have 12 days left until day 100. What do we do now? There's nothing to do. Our goal remains the same. Sure we all survive until day 100 and build a happy future together. Then we'll be able to break free from the time loop. You'll get no argument from me. In other words, there's only one thing to do. Fight, survive, and win the war. The escape pod will be deployed on day 100, and we can all get on board and head to the artificial satellite. We'll be out of here before the final attack is launched, right?
Aha!
Of course. There's just one problem. What problem? Shion. I gasped. How could I fail to realize something so important?
Huh?
Right. Shion. What will happen to him once the final attack starts? Hideko was silent. She put down on her lip and averted her eyes. Do you know? Hideko nodded with a sense of dull resignation. I do. Then tell me, what happens to Shion? Can't you figure it out? The flames from the final attack will raise all life on the surface of the planet. There's nowhere to hide. Not underground, not even behind the thickest walls. The flames will consume everything, the defense room included. So, when the missiles are fired, that means... Yep, play the cutscene. We can't save the baby inside the defense room. He'll be burned up by his own flames. As you already know, that baby is Shion's real body. So Shion will be... No. Day 89. Damn, I thought we were gonna skip ahead. It's okay. Still got some time left. On this planet, in this game, in this loop. I sat in my room without going to breakfast. How could we save Shion? Couldn't think about anything else. Hideko didn't seem to have any ingenious plans this time. I could tell from her face last night that she was desperately trying to come up with something. And as I pondered the matter in silence, the sun started to set. Day turned to night. I wasn't going to come up with anything on my own. I decided to ask the others for help, not wanting Sirei or Niga to find out. I invited them all to the secret meeting spot. Which is no longer a secret now. I see. On day 100, an escape pod will deploy and we'll be able to escape, but... the baby Shion will be killed by the final attack launched right after we leave. Shion. That's screwed up. Totally fucked. Shion's our friend. That's right. We have to save him. But how? Isn't it obvious? We need to get him out of that machine in the defense room. It looked like everyone had seen the baby for themselves. Shion must have shown them while Hideko and I were away. But if we did that, his energy wouldn't get channeled into the missiles anymore. Which would mean the final attack on day 100 would never be launched. That's right. Those missiles won't fire unless they're fully charged. Sirei said as much before. So then, humanity would lose the war. Who cares? What does it matter if we lose the war? I want to get out of this time loop. Is everyone on the artificial satellite just going to die instantly? No. All it means is that our 100-day mission here would end in failure, that's all. We can do this again, in the third installment of 100 Line. We can't sacrifice a baby just to stop that from happening, okay? I don't want to kill the baby. Save ourselves, destroy all life on this planet, and let our friend Shion die? How can we possibly do that? There was silence for a while before Takemaru finally spoke up. Dude said he wanted to talk to us, but it seems like he's already got his answer. Problem is what's going to happen after that. If we take him out of the machine, he'll be consumed by his own flames and die. Say what? Huh? No! Everyone's eyes had gone wide, the shock evident on their faces. That's why I wanted to talk. I was hoping someone might have an idea of what to do. That's quite the complex problem. If only we had a mechanic on the team. I'm good with logic and deduction, but this is something else. Can't we use something to house the baby once we take him out? I remember seeing some kind of bottle or jar made of tempered glass in the metal shop. We could use that. The undying flames only burn living creatures, so a glass jar wouldn't melt. It'll be like Death Stranding, you know? We'll have a BB. But if we just put him in a jar, his flames will still consume him. What do we do? My whole riddled sponge of a brain is useless. Sponge? A sponge, forsooth! That's it! We just need some kind of material that can absorb the undying flames like a sponge. Damn, Kyoshka. What the hell? You and Shoma. The hell are you talking about? Wait, she might be onto something. If we had something like that, I could make a life support system for him. For real? Say, Ava, you've been quiet this whole time. Do you have any ideas? Me? Well, I'll be happy to not see my entire race wiped out by undying flames.
You used to be on the enemy side, so you must know something about the flames or the baby, right?
Right. But my brain got all scrambled by your dolmen thingy. Wait, hold on. I think I remember something. Material Omega? Hideko jumped at Ava's words. That's it. Material Omega is a substance that absorbs undying flames.
How do you know that?
I just remembered it. From the coming of age timeline. Coming of age? Who comes up with these names?
Timeline?
That's just what I've been calling it. Anyway, I saw Material Omega when I was there. Hideko probably meant she had memories of it from a previous loop, but everyone else thought she meant she'd seen it during a parallel leap. Well, what they didn't know wouldn't hurt them. So if we use Material Omega, we can create a life support system for Xion?
I think it'll work. I'm already making a schematic in my head.
If we can mount it to the jar Kurata suggested, we should be able to keep him alive. Everyone's faces lit up. I couldn't hide my delight either.
But where do we find this Material Omega stuff?
The mountains in the northeast. But I'm not sure if it's present in this timeline. Our best bet would be to jump to the coming of age timeline tomorrow and head to the mountains there. Tomorrow? Our next leap window is tomorrow from 2 to 8 p.m. Alright. Hideko and I will go to the coming of age timeline and get what we need. What about us? You should remain here. If too many of us go and get found by our counterparts in that timeline, it will cause all kinds of issues. I suppose it would be safer if the more experienced people went. We'll let you handle it.
Yes, I agree.
Takumi, Hideko, we're counting on you. Hideko and I looked at everyone and gave them a firm nod. Well, got our objectives laid out. Day 90. Oh my god. That afternoon, Hideko and I made our way to the lab. The machine is set up and we've got our leap suits. Everything is ready. Off to the coming of age timeline. We've been there before, right? Yeah, to exhume Dorumi's body. Yes, it's where we dug up Dorumi's grave to get her livor mortis code. My heart ached as the tragic memory came flooding back. I regretted asking. The time was 2:01 p.m. Our window had already opened. We nodded at each other, hit the red button, and got onto the platform. Let's get going. Alright. Time to find Material Omega. I admit I can't remember what exactly happened in the coming of age timeline. Why Material Omega was even a thing. It's been so long. Or if we even encountered the leap suits. Hey, are you sure it was okay to take off our leap suits? We're not going to the school this time. I doubt we'll see anyone, so we should be fine. The suits will only slow us down. Are we in some kind of rush? We have 6 hours this time, so Material Omega is in the mountains in the northeast. They're quite a ways from here, and we'll need time to look around once we get there. And with consideration to the time we'll lose when someone inevitably bungles something, we'll already be cutting it close. Oh, well, I can't believe you're gonna inevitably bungle this whole operation. Come on, hop to it. I followed Hideko in silence until we finally arrived at our destination. A mountain range, thick with greenery. I suppose there's a Gi spacecraft around here. I'm certain it was around here. Now let's start searching. Hideko and I split up and started looking for Material Omega. Even after searching for some time, we didn't find anything. Just when I was about to give up and head back to our starting point, I happened to catch a voice coming from the bushes. It was Hideko. She was talking to someone. Just as I was wondering who, she popped out of the brush. Were you talking to someone just now?
Oh?
Yes. Who? A lady. Was it a lady in white? A lady? That's what I said, isn't it? She was possibly in her 50s, wearing a white coat. Maybe she was a doctor or a researcher. So, this lady does exist. She wasn't just a one-off plot point? How would anyone like that be way out here? How would I know? Anyway, she just showed up and handed me 2 things. 2 things? Hideko held out her palm. Resting on it was something that looked like a memory card. What is that? She said this has the plans for the Machine Plus on it. Machine Plus? What even is that?
Oh?
I don't know. She just said that it can move vertically as well as horizontally. I've got no idea what you're talking. Is a meteor going to come from the sky and hit me in the face? Neither do I. Hideko didn't seem to be lying. She looked stunned by whatever she just experienced. What was the other thing? Hideko showed me a lump of some kind of strange substance. Could this be? That's right. Material Omega. This is the other thing that woman gave me. She said she found it on the ground and wanted to give it to me. Then she left. What? It was just then that I heard the brush move behind me. I turned around to see what it was. Takumi question mark? Hideko question mark? Told you we should have put our suits on. Huh? The very next moment. Ah! We all screamed, whirled around, and took off running. We raced down the steep mountain slope, almost tumbling as we went. We didn't stop even when we reached the base of the mountain. We just kept running for the lab. I can't even remember that actually happening. I need to revisit that. As we ran, the sun sank behind the horizon to the west. Before long, everything around us had gone dark. Sheesh. I think we're far enough now. More than enough. We made it all the way to the lab. Well, when did that happen? Excuse me. Are you acting stupid, or are you really that dumb? Does it matter? We need to come back here eventually anyway. Still, what were those two doing there?
Oh?
At first glance, I thought they must be the versions of us from this timeline. So I panicked and ran. But I don't think that was the case. If it were, they would have chased after us. But they ran off in a different direction. Does that mean they're from another timeline like we are? Maybe. Maybe not. Should we wait here for them? If they did come from a different timeline, they'll want to use the lab too. You're right. But it doesn't look like we have that kind of time. Weird. I pulled out the device to check the time. 7:45 p.m. Well, I'm sure it's happened before, but I just can't recall right now. No way, we've only got 15 minutes left. Exactly. I think we're going to have to forget about them. I'm sure they'll be fine. They are us, after all. Things will work out, even if we leave them to their own devices. I guess that's true. Now let's hurry. We need to get everything ready for our leap. Roger that. Hideko, do you have the Material Omega?
No.
Of course. I'm keeping it nice and safe. You ate it? No. What? I was just playing. Don't waste my time with such nonsense. Let's go back. It's always 15 minutes when Takumi has to mess things up. Okay, let's head back. Material Omega secured. Alright. Shion, you're gonna live. We're gonna get our last two endings. One of them may not be so happy, but surely the other one is, right? Takumi, Hideko, thank you so much. I did a quick analysis and this will definitely work. Tsubasa put the Material Omega she got from Hideko on the desk. So that means you can make a life support system for Mr. Shion? Yep, just gotta mount it to that jar Kurata told us about and we'll be all set. You put the baby in there, he won't be consumed by his flings. Then, since we'll be able to take him out of the defense room, we can save Shion. Hooray! We simply have to bring him on the escape pod with us on day 100 and all will be well. We got ourselves a way to keep all 17 of us alive and kicking. We're all gonna live happily ever after. Time for a freaking party. Hold on, isn't it a little too soon to celebrate? Right, the life support system isn't actually finished yet. Tsubasa, we're counting on you. We can't party without it. I'm on it. We patted Tsubasa on the shoulder and left the garage. She had a confident smile on her face. Beautiful. We're doing this.